Certo.
sono veramente poco organizzato a volte.
Ma no, sai che cos'è? È che è davvero tanto da fare. C'è la luce, la connessione, il microfono e il layout. E poi dopo che hai sistemato tutto questo, inizi a parlare. Dici ok, di cosa parliamo? E di qua, di là, di su, di giù.
Esatto.
Quindi ci metti davvero un po'. Io ho già iniziato qua, ma guarda che bello dal telefono, cioè.
Mamma mia, bello.
Bello, eh? Cioè da telefono è quasi professionale, guarda che roba.
Ok, I'm gonna go, eh?
You gonna go?
Yeah.
Absolutely don't.
Alright.
Oh no, aspetta, siamo già dentro?
Napoli fans around the world, welcome to Napoli Talk. I have a guest here, Omar Rossonero, man. How's it going?
Fantastic, how are you? Thanks for having me.
As you guys can predict, he's a Milan fan. We have Milan Napoli coming up later today. Later this weekend. Man, first of all, welcome and first thoughts on the game.
Tough game, and last time I was here, we actually brought it home, so happy to be here, you know? Very happy to be here, so.
Yeah, it's the last few times that we faced Milan have not been super good for us.
Yeah.
So
We are a little bit I felt, well, but then we're gonna start talking a little bit, but I felt like last year we really destroyed a little bit the big dream that Napoli was on.
yeah, because last year, man, I mean, De Laurentiis said it in his conference the other day. He said, you know, he really expected Napoli to get the Champions League final because clearly you have Milan and then Inter after you in the Champions League. You're 20 points above them in the league.
So you are clearly best team in Italy.
I
so.
think that might be, you know, the only time in my life probably that I was thinking, yeah, we could get to the final, and then we actually didn't make it to the semi.
I mean, you guys last year had the best team, clearly the best team in Italy without any hesitation. It was playing one of the best football that we've seen the last few years, so it was incredible. Clearly 100% deserved the Scudetto. As Dom said a million of times, it's not, you know, the at the end the Classifica, so the table was not really reflecting what Napoli did throughout the year, because they did it incredible. In Champions League, you know, Champions League it's just one match, and I don't know what do you think he did not work in that match in between Milan? I mean, for Napoli, what do you think he did not work in that match? Because on the first leg, was Osimhen was playing or not? No.
No. In the first leg, Osimhen was not playing. Then in the second leg, Kim and Anguissa were out, and clearly, like, you know, when you have Leao away, well, when you're playing at home and you know that Milan is gonna defend and counter-attack with Leao, not having your main defensive midfielder and your best defender, I think that really impacted the game. That was tough. I think in the first match against Milan, when Kvara missed that chance.
Yeah, after 1 minute, 2 minutes. Yeah,
I mean,
that was it.
Scoring 1-0 like that away from home, I think that would have changed entirely
everything.
The whole 180 minutes. But
absolutely.
Football is like that. You guys missed a penalty, so
yes.
I
absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. But to go back a little bit, Napoli to the final of Champions League, not sure, because then you're gonna have Inter, and Inter this year is a machine.
Last year, I mean,
well,
I think last year with Spalletti, with that team, with Kim, I honestly think we could have done it
to reach the final, and then that's it.
And then you see, it's a final. I mean, if Inter managed to put City under that much pressure, but you know, Inter, it's their style of play.
That final was, I feel like Manchester City was can we swear on the channel or we cannot? But they were very scared of Manchester City was really scared of losing that match. They had a lot of pressure, and Inter was just like, guys, we did an incredible thing. We just need to try to, to do our best, and eventually they just lost 1-0. Lukaku, I still remember that he got the ball on the line, but otherwise it was 1-1, and I could not believe that Inter will draw against Manchester City, man. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, this year actually they look like an even stronger team. I have Inter in my head going all the way to the Champions League final again. Actually, I mean, I hope that you know we do well in that competition. But I see Inter as one of the favorites to make it. What about you guys? You guys are in the Europa League.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on that? And
thoughts on that is that we really have to try to go as far as possible in Europa League. For us, let's give a little bit of context, of course, why we are in the Europa League, because we were facing one of the hardest Group F in Champions League, which was with Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, and Newcastle. We finished third, mainly with I think with the same point or 1 point less than PSG, that actually got a penalty in the last minute against Newcastle. I mean, it's a lot of story back there, but we are third, and probably we did not really deserve to go through as you can. We have so many injuries, so that's our biggest excuse. But now we are in Europa League. We really want to focus, and especially I think Pioli, if he want to keep his job and don't go to Napoli next year.
That's a topic.
And not going to Napoli next year, he want to win the Europa League. I think even if he's gonna win the Europa League, Pioli is gonna go. Winning the Europa League at the end is gonna be a beautiful end of a circle for Milan. Winning the Scudetto, bringing back Milan on the top position of Serie A, winning something in Europe is gonna be the perfect ending. But you know, you can't really predict it, because it's Europe, so we don't know really what could happen. But we believe. We believe, Dom.
Like it says in the logo of your channel, believe in AC Milan. Yeah, I mean, this AC Milan for me it's a hard team to understand. I guess similar to Napoli in some ways, but I think in a much better position. They have the stability of Pioli. You know exactly what you get out of Pioli. For me, I think it's crazy that he's one of your most successful coaches, actually, in terms of percentage of wins.
Yes.
Or
I think it's even above Capello and just below Ancelotti. It's mind blowing. So Pioli, the point about Milan.
So why do you guys want to get rid of him?
No, allora, it depends. Here you split the supporters. Some supporters they want a Pioli out. Some supporters they want a Pioli in. You know, Milan, you always want to win. And a draw at home against Bologna, it's Pioli out. Against this beautiful Bologna of Thiago Motta, it's Pioli out. And that's it. And, you know, and I don't know, man. You need to give some credit to the man, but I think that this year Pioli really had his team ready to go. He selected each player that right now is playing, and we were not really expecting to coming out from Champions League so fast, and definitely not out from the Scudetto race so fast. And you know, Don, that's a problem for Milan, because we always want to be on top, and to do the next step, we want to have a world champions coach. So.
No, it makes sense. I mean,
you get addicted to victory.
And it makes sense. I mean, we talked about it in the first game of the season, before the first game of the season, that when it was Napoli-Milan, and I said, look, Pioli, he did well, but I also think that it's time to move on, because I think the club needs to progress, no? And
absolutely.
I think it's not Pioli out because he's bad, but it's Pioli out because I think Milan deserves more for what they represent.
Yes.
Now,
I want you on my channel more often.
In my opinion, Pioli is doing a good job with the injuries and stuff that he's had. The thing is that I think every team feels that way. I think Lazio feels that they need more. Roma feels like they need more. Napoli feel like they need more.
Yeah.
I think Inter they're in a good spot right now. So it's, but that's a good thing for this area. I think we need teams that feel that way, and I think we need to reshuffle. There's a question that came here: Kvara or Leao?
Even my chat is asking me.
Kvara and Leao this season. Let's make it tough.
This season.
If tomorrow
Yes.
If tomorrow you're playing a game where you mix teams and you need to find one left winger to play, tomorrow.
What kind of question is it, Tom? Come on.
In 87th minute, Kvara scored that goal. I mean, he's on form now, or at least if you consider the last game.
Yes, but he's gonna face Calabria.
No. I know. No, but there will be a difference this time.
Okay.
There will be a difference because, look,
there is no
against Milan last year. What I said after the live that we lost all the games that we lost and we couldn't. Well, not that we lost all of them, but the ones that we couldn't beat you guys. I said the biggest problem with Kvara against Milan is Calabria. Calabria just it's the black beast of Kvara. And Milan does really well that they go 2-3 players on Kvara. Okay? Yes. Now, Mazzarri, say what you guys want about Mazzarri, but what he did really well in the last few games is that he's moved Kvara more centrally. Okay. So, will Calabria follow Kvara centrally, or are we going to see a different matchup? Are we going to see Kvara against one of your center backs, and then that's different. It's a different story.
Absolutely, especially because Milan is having a lot of problem with a two midfielder, with a central midfielder that they are not following. They're not chasing whoever the central attacking midfielder is. So they just let any pass go through, and that's how literally Milan is conceding a lot of the goal, coming from the left, coming from the right, passing through in the middle. If you're a PlayStation fan playing FIFA, with a triangle through the middle, and conceding a goal. So this story that Kvara now has a little bit more of freedom, and it's more is able to come more in the middle of the play. It could be a Milan problem 100%, especially because on Sunday we play with Adli and Benasser, and especially Adli is very good at attacking, not the best at defending. So Kvara really can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, there was someone who even said Zerbino or Leao, but
Zerbino Leao.
I think that was a joke. No, but Roland here is saying, guys, do you really think that Calabria can catch Kvara? What are you talking about? Milan always defends with 2 or 3 players against Kvara. If it's one-on-one, Calabria is always there. Now, if you actually take a look at those highlights, I think it's a mix. I think the Milan fans have this image of Calabria that always stops Kvara, but let's focus on just the times it was one-on-one, a pure one-on-one, and it's not always Calabria. There's a lot of 50-50s.
Yes.
But then clearly, Milan puts the second or third player, and then it makes Calabria look like a Superman.
But
that's for sure. That's a very good point.
Absolutely. I made a joke before when I say this year we don't have Krunic, but Krunic against Napoli, his job was to give a help to Calabria, because Calabria was defending one side, Krunic was defending the other. And now we don't have the Krunic. Now we have Adli, which, as I said, is not very good at defending. Is more for counter-attack, so we are more dangerous. But defensively, it could be really a problem. 1-on-1, I don't know, man. It depends. I think I don't know, something will have to change. I mean, I'm talking about Milan and Napoli. Something will have to change because I feel like if Napoli is gonna have, as always, like a ball possession, Milan is very good at covering. We're gonna be playing a defensive match, and as soon as we have the right ball, counter attack. Leao. Now we have even Pulisic on the other side, so it could be always the same match that we see already in the last 2-3 matches in between Milan and Napoli. I'm a little bit more scared if we're gonna have a little bit of ball possession and then they're gonna hit us on counter attack, because counter attack are very dangerous for Napoli for sure. So we will see, man.
And what do you think is your like? So this question comes in. What do you think is your take on the Scudetto race? Do you think you guys are in the Scudetto race or no?
Man, good question. Milan in the Scudetto race. Funny enough, we have the same points. The same points that Milan had during the Scudetto year. Okay, we have literally the same amount of points. So I don't know. The only thing that I see this year is an Inter that it's unbelievable. This year Inter, it's. I'm not saying that it's beautiful like last year Napoli, because it's not. Inter is never beautiful and will never be beautiful for a lot of reasons, but that's a fun talking. But they are very they have a very cynical play, so they are deadly. They as I said on my last video that I watched, Inter Juve, man, they flew to Saudi Arabia. They won it 3-0 against Lazio. They beat Napoli to win the cup. They flew back to Italy. They won in Firenze, and then they on the Sunday they have Inter Juve. They beat Juve, and now they go to Roma. I mean, they win every single match. They are very cynical. Their defense, man, they concede only 10 goals in the last 20. What? In how many matches that we play? 22.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I don't think that Milan cannot win it. The only thing that it could happen is that Inter is gonna lose it. Lautaro Martinez scored 19 goals. How many goals Osimhen last year scored?
In the Serie A, something like 26.
26 in a full year.
With
These guys
were games out of injury, but yeah. I mean,
it's
clearly it's his merit that he stays fit. Lautaro. I think that's a key aspect about him, is that he also doesn't get injured very often. So he's reliable, and what I really like about Inzaghi, I know you're Milan, I'm Napoli. The game is Milan Napoli, but we have to talk about a common enemy.
No, absolutely.
What I really like about Inter is Inzaghi, man, because he took a lot of players that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted Acerbi. Nobody wanted Çalhanoğlu. Nobody wanted Darmian. Nobody wanted. Sommer was kicked out of Bayern.
Absolutely.
Mkhitaryan, Roma, Inter, and these guys. I mean, if you brought them to Juventus, Allegri would have complained. But what happens? They go to Inter. And Inzaghi transforms these players, because Çalhanoğlu, being that kind of role, what Brozovic was 2 years ago, that's completely Inzaghi's vision of how can I transform this team? How can I transform individual players to fit in this team?
Yeah.
And so that's their biggest strength, because you could give them any random player, and you could give them last season's Deketelar, and he would be a top player for Inter.
He's
if
gonna
Ketelar went to Inter.
Yeah, which is it's gonna happen at some point, but absolutely true. And this talk, it's make my heart burning, man. It's so bad talking about Inter. Let's talk about Napoli, Dom. Let's talk about Napoli. Here is a question that that Peter asked me. What do you think? It is let's talk about defending the title.
Yeah.
Let's talk about defending title. Who had worst, Milan or Napoli?
Definitely Napoli.
Okay.
I mean, from which way do you want to look at it? From a statistical point of view, from a mental health point of view, from a,
I want to know as a fan, as you,
from
as
every possible point of view, this season has been so bad. Like
I want
worst
to know
ever.
you, Dom, as a fan, how much it's painful, and this is a good thing for your fan, is to see if if you guys share the same feeling, like how much you suffering this year, because it's at the end of the day you're what, 20.
Yeah.
And last year you were 20 plus above Inter.
Yeah, the drop off has been insane.
Yeah.
You could have given me any coach at the start of the season, and I would have never predicted we would be, 30 points worse than last season. Like, I understand Mazzari and Garcia are not the level of Spalletti, but I never thought that it would be to that level, the difference. And I never thought that, just selling basically Kim and Lozano, it would have that much impact on Napoli. I knew that maybe we were not as strong as last year, that these were important players and an important coach, but 30 points,
it's a lot.
I mean, it's a lot, man. It's
22
a lot.
match.
It's incredible, the difference, and so that shocked me, and it made me rethink just what I think about football. Like how important one piece of the puzzle is for the whole team. And sometimes you take a look at some teams and you think, wow, this team is really bad, and actually this made me realize maybe teams only need the right coach, or only need that right defender, and actually it could transform them, or and the other way around. You take something off and it completely destabilizes the team. And in terms of how it made me feel, it's tough, man. I mean,
which match from this year made you feel like, okay, we're not gonna go anywhere this year?
Okay,
like maybe it's
actually the first two games started off well with Frosinone and the other one Sassuolo. Guys, the problem was we dropped like the was but it was such a physical and mental. So physically, the players after 45 minutes scoppiati, they exploded. Like they couldn't handle more than 45 minutes of football. And I thought, maybe it's August football, early September. No, because again, the other games. So from a physical point of view, and we changed the athletic coach and all that. And so that really contributed. Then, from just ideas perspective, I realized that for 45 minutes we did not produce anything. And from a mental perspective, as soon as Lazio scored their equalizer,
bomb.
It's like Mike Tyson giving you a punch and you get knocked out.
KO,
and you don't recover. And those 45 minutes, I said, wow, I've never seen this from Napoli last year, and I was starting to worry. In terms of our worst performance, probably Empoli, which is the last one of Garcia, Torino, where we lost 3-0.
Well, the Coppa Italia, no? The Coppa Italia, that's a slap in the face.
Coppa Italia was a slap in the face, especially because we started losing that game when the starter came in. It was 0-0 until the 60th minute. We put Lobotka, Osimhen, Kvara, and we lose 4-0.
Yeah.
But it's Coppa Italia, so you always think like, whatever, like, I don't know, like you can blame it on the motivations, you can blame
True.
But these other ones in the Serie A, and also Braga, the first away game of the Champions League against Braga, we ended up winning that game, but I was pissed, man. I was really pissed because last year we were beating Liverpool and Ajax and Rangers.
It was fun to watch.
It looked like a tennis scoreline.
And
against Braga, we won, but we really suffered. And so, man, I mean, there's too many games this year, man. I just want to say thanks to Napoli Nation TV for the $4.99 donation. It says, just came in and may have missed it, but what's your thoughts on how things will go if Mazzarri goes back with a back three, and who starts as the back three? So that's interesting because Napoli have been playing a back three since the Supercoppa against Fiorentina and Inter and Lazio. Then we went back to a back four against Verona.
Okay.
And Simeone did an interview this week saying, yes, against weaker teams we'll play a back four, but against teams that like to attack us we'll play a back three.
Because you can defend in five.
So it's going to be interesting against Milan, since we're playing at home. You know, how is it? Because in previous years it's been Milan going on the counter attack. What happens this time? Do we let Milan control the play and we play five at the back and we counter you guys? Or
that could be a problem.
I think that could be a good solution. And someone in the chat said it earlier. He's like, I'd rather give Milan the possession, because I think it's true. I think Milan's biggest issue Napoli's biggest issue against Milan is the fact that you have Leao that can come at us. So you know what? How about we take away that danger by not succumbing into counterattacks and let you guys with the ball, and then we'll counterattack you.
I think that's for you guys is gonna be there's gonna be the solution for sure, because in the moment I think Napoli can do a lot of things in counterattack. In Milan, this season we found a way to anyway score a goal. Somehow to score a goal with Pulisic or with Rafa Leao or even with a midfielder. Somehow we are scoring a lot of goals, really, really a lot, which is good. But yeah, if we keep the ball possession and Kvara has a couple of just need one good counter attack and that's it.
Yeah,
we'll see, man. We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting match. Anything could happen. Really, anything could happen. Could be like a victory 3-1 for Milan, because one goal we're gonna concede it for sure. Could be a 1-0 for Napoli. Why not? A counter attack and goal of Napoli. I don't think it's gonna be a big result. I'm not expecting, 3-0 for Napoli. 3-0 for Napoli. That would be. We are back. We are back.
No. That would.
Do you think you're gonna do you think in this match there's gonna be a goal? Yes or no? Do you think you're gonna concede a goal?
You know what? Our defense has been quite good. So, since we moved to a back three, we won 3-0 against Fiorentina. We lost 1-0 to Inter in the 91st minute in the final, with playing 10 men for 30 minutes.
That's true.
But it was, it was very solid until then. Then we drew 0-0 against Lazio, and then we went to a back four and we conceded one goal against Verona. But so that means that defensively we've not been too bad, especially when we played with a back three.
Yeah.
So I think that could be tough. But I think our main weaknesses in defense are when Giroud goes up against Rachmani. I don't think Rachmani in the air is able to defend well against Giroud, and so I would love to see Ostigard start this game, because Ostigard is going to make Giroud's life a lot tougher. He's not the most skillful defender, but he's one of the best players with the head in the whole of Serie A.
Yeah, Mazzari is a smart man, so I'm sure he's going to find the right way to trying to block us, but we will see, man. We will see.
Yeah,
we will see.
I have a game for you now.
So, you have a game for me?
Yeah, guys. So I asked. Let's be modern here on Napoli Talk. I asked ChatGPT, to help me out here, and I'm gonna ask you in 2 minutes, so 120 seconds, some questions about Milan. Okay.
Okay.
And I said to ChatGPT, make them hard. Make them hard because I said specifically I'm gonna be asking them to a die-hard Rossonero who's, so they're hard.
Now you put a lot of pressure.
They are hard questions, okay? The other camera is over there for his channels. Sometimes I look over there. They are hard questions.
They are hard questions. Hang on. But I need to prepare some questions for Napoli as well.
You can do that. Literally, ChatGPT will take 3 seconds to prepare
3 seconds to do it?
So
anybody in my chat, please, can you ask ChatGPT to prepare? How many questions you have?
I said 20.
20
questions in 2 minutes.
About Napoli. What did you ask? Let me ask.
This is my prompt, okay? I said,
okay.
Can you give me 20 trivia questions on AC Milan? Difficulty hard. Imagine that I need to ask these questions to a die-hard Milan fan, and I want this person to think it was difficult.
So.
And then I also said put the answers below the question, obviously.
All right.
And you get 1 point
Uh-huh.
for every correct question.
Okay.
And then 0 for now. So I want to do a little bit of trivia.
I put a lot of pressure now down, but we can do it. So
some of these are hard. Some of these you have to know.
Okay.
I think at least 1 point. Come on.
At least 1 point out of 20. Come on. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
so let me put a timer.
Hang on. Let
ready.
me tell to my chat. Anybody who is watching this live video, please go on ChatGPT and type. Search for 20 questions about Napoli Football Club. Is that come si
SSC Napoli.
SSC, associazione SSC
Società Sportiva Calcio Napoli.
Napoli. Hard question, 20 questions.
All right, are we ready? I mean, my viewers are excited to see you struggle, because here's the thing, guys. We might not win on the field, but I want to win the trivia challenge. So.
All right, let's try. Are we ready?
All right, so I'm gonna put a timer.
Hang on, can I have a sip of a cerveza first?
Yeah, and I'll prepare a
What do you prepare?
some place to keep score. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab a thing. Keep them entertained.
I keep them entertained. Okay. Well, guys, if you haven't put a big like to this live stream, make sure to put a big like to this live stream. Oda Rossonero, in the last video, what do you think of ADL? Cosa vuol dire?
De Laurentiis.
De Laurentiis.
De Laurentiis.
So this is my thoughts on De Laurentiis, guys. De Laurentiis, this is my point of view, as an Italian, because I'm from Milan, so Italian rather than a Napoli fan. This is what I think. He's. Do you guys remember Berlusconi? He's a character, right? He's a character mixed he's a mix in between a businessman and a comedian. So he has to entertain. His job, his first industry is from movie, right? He's
cinema.
From the movie.
Yeah,
so
cinema.
he has to entertain, and he's a businessman. He's an old school guy. He's very old school Italian guy that I don't know, guys, where exactly the region of the world you're from, but when you're talking with people of the 60, 17 years old, that they live all their life in their country, they had a little bit of fortune, and their ego grows up to the sky. You can't change his mind, man. You can't change his mind. So if you think that the wall behind me is black, there is no other way to tell him it's white. No. The wall behind us, it's black. That's it.
Yeah.
But don't you see that it's white? No. The wall behind us is black. That's it. So.
Yeah. That's. I know that.
Testardo. Very testardo.
I will make a review because I think L.K has asked me on 3 separate channels, like under my last short, under my Twitter, and now in the chat, to do a review of the De Laurentiis press conference. Him.
Grande.
So, because sometimes you have to insist, and because of that I appreciate it. He's dying to get it.
He's dying to get it.
So maybe tonight or tomorrow morning.
What's his name?
L.K.
L.K.
Yeah.
Look,
so he really wants the De Laurentiis translation. So I'll do it. I will put aside the 5 hours tomorrow to do this video for him. All right, let's go with the quiz. Okay, are you ready?
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, and then I'll be counting your points. All right, and let's go. Which AC Milan player won the Ballon d'Or while playing for the club but was not Italian?
Where?
Yes. In the 1988-1989 European Cup, who did AC Milan defeat in the semi-finals to reach the final?
Pass.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay.
Name the AC Milan manager who led the team to its first ever Serie A title and in what year?
Fucking hell, I don't know. Nereo Rocco? No, it's not Rocco, no.
No, Daniele Angeloni, 1901.
1901.
1901, first Serie A title. In what year did AC Milan win its first Coppa Italia?
Bro. 1907.
No, 1967.
67?
Yeah, yeah. Who was the youngest ever player to play in a competitive match for AC Milan?
Camarda.
Yeah, now it's Camarda.
Mhm.
Even though ChatGPT is not updated, so it's had Donnarumma. But yeah, it's Camarda. During the 1993-1994 Champions League campaign, AC Milan won the final without conceding a single goal
Barcelona.
throughout the tournament. No, who was
okay.
your goalkeeper?
Oh,
In 1994.
that's a good one. Chi è che è? Dimmelo sotto dove. Chi è? Dimmelo.
Sebastiano Rossi.
Sebastiano Rossi, fuck.
Let's
was easy,
see.
man.
I like this one. Which player was the one that scored AC Milan's 10,000th goal?
What year was it? Do you know that?
2011. A striker.
Ibra.
No, Pato.
Pato?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
2 minutes
that's
are
it.
gone.
2 minutes are gone.
That's it.
his
My score
score-
is
His score is 2.
2.
Two.
Okay.
I'll give you a I'll give you a bonus question. I said you'll get probably 1, but you got 2.
I got 2.
That's
man.
good.
That's-
Guys, 2 minutes is not a long time.
The only one that I truly regret is not knowing Sebastiano Rossi.
Yeah.
The other one, they are really too much. Like I don't really recall. Come on, how many questions did you ask me?
I asked you probably 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we can do 10 questions.
There is one that I want to ask you.
Go, please.
It's a bonus question, okay? No timer, but if you get it right, I'll double your points. But it's easy, okay? So
Oh,
I'm
it's
being
easy.
nice. I'm being nice. Okay. AC Milan's. This is not on ChatGPT,
Okay.
by the way.
Go.
It's my the trivia.
Mm.
AC Milan's quickest debut goal from a player.
Paloschi.
Non era Pato? Pato.
I think it's
Milan,
Paloschi.
Napoli.
No, I
Napoli
think
Milan.
Paloschi.
Pato's debut.
I don't know. That's a good question, chat.
Didn't he score in 24 seconds? Pato on his debut against Napoli.
I don't think so.
Let's
That's
let's
a
see.
good
Let's
one.
ask
I think Napoli.
your chat might know. Your chat might know this one.
My chat might.
Let's see.
Chat. Please let me
Milan's
know.
Fastest goal by
I think it's Paloschi, guys. It's Milan Siena.
Vediamo, Milan. Leao has the fastest goal ever, in like 6 seconds.
6
no?
seconds, yes. Milan,
look-
Sassuolo Milan.
Milan's Alexander Pato.
20%, but that's.
But that was against Barcelona. But let's
Exactly.
see. Milan Napoli Pato goal time.
That was a 5-2 match. Oh man, I remember.
Yeah, this one we will. Let's see. I'll ask ChatGPT. I need to ask ChatGPT.
Ask.
What was the fastest goal made by a Milan player on his debut since entering the field?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what chat says. Oh, the fastest goal scored by an AC Milan player on his debut since entering the field was Mario Balotelli. He scored just 3 minutes and 49 seconds into his debut for AC Milan. This occurred on February 3rd, 2013.
Wow, Mario Balotelli.
In a Serie A match against Udinese, Balotelli had a remarkable debut, scoring twice in the game to secure a 2-1 victory for AC
That
Milan.
was Benterere. I remember a few things about that.
Why did I remember Pato?
I
That
think
was also
you
a quick
say-
goal, right?
Because you say 24 seconds. You are mixing the goal that Pato scored to Barcelona in Barcelona Milan, final result 2-2 with a goal after 24 seconds of Pato. I think that was probably, it still is, the fastest Champions League goal in history.
But then, look, I don't know why, but Mr. 154 says, ChatGPT, the quickest debut goal for AC Milan official competitions is by Alexander Pato. He scored his debut goal just 24 seconds into his first match for AC Milan. This remarkable feat occurred on January 13, 2008 in a Serie A match against Napoli. But 24 seconds was maybe the one against Barcelona. I think Chat might be...
They might be wrong.
Okay, this is
The
something...
AI might be wrong.
The AI could be wrong.
Because
the 24 seconds is apparently against
Barcelona.
Barcelona, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the 24 seconds was against Barcelona, but so yeah, they're kind of confusing that one. But anyways, 2 out of 7 your score.
Okay, very good. Well,
right.
You know what we're gonna do now?
Are you gonna?
Because I just found out that I have ChatGPT on my phone, so I can ask you questions, Dom.
All right. Let's. what difficulty?
I didn't ask any difficulty, so I'm very nice because I'm a guest.
Then it's gonna be. It's actually more pressure because if I.
Shh, you can watch.
Okay.
All right.
1 sec. If it's easy, yeah. If it's easy, then that's worse for me.
You can watch, Dom.
Here, you can record your.
Very good.
Whenever I.
Do we have to with time?
I'll put a timer.
I just asked 10 questions, Dom.
10 questions. Okay, I'll put a timer.
Put a timer.
Minutes. And if I. Yeah.
Okay. We go. Okay. Start? Okay. Which year was Società Sportiva Calcio Napoli founded?
1926.
Name the legendary Argentinian player who led Napoli to his first Serie A title.
Oh, that's too easy.
In which stadium does Napoli play its home matches?
Maradona.
What is the nickname of Napoli's home ground?
Napoli's home ground?
What is the nickname of Napoli's home ground?
L'Arena di Fuorigrotta, il San Paolo.
I have no idea because I didn't ask the answer.
No, you have to ask.
Which current Napoli player holds the record for the most goals in a single Serie A season?
Gonzalo Higuain, 36.
Who is Napoli all-time top scorer in Serie A?
In Serie A only. I know Mertens is number 1 overall, but he scored a few goals in the Champions League. So it's either him or Amsic, huh?
Okay.
I'm gonna go in Serie A. I'm gonna go Amsic.
Amsic. Okay. Well, I don't know the answer, so I'm. Well, then we got Amsic. What is the name of Napoli official anthem?
The official anthem. It's by Nino D'Angelo e Ragazzi della Curva B.
Okay. Which Italian World Cup winning goalkeeper joined Napoli in 2015 and played a crucial role in the recent success?
Pepe Reina.
Okay, we're gonna check.
Right?
No, we're gonna check. Answer. Okay.
Yeah, Pepe Reina was in the Spain squad, yeah.
So the first one was, what did you say? Napoli when was founded?
Napoli founded in 1926.
Very good. Who led Napoli winning the first
Maradona. And...
Well, yeah. What's the name of the stadium? La la la.
Yeah.
1 second, bro. The nickname of the stadium. ChatGPT is not really smart. It's San Paolo.
Wow, come on.
Okay, well, it's okay. The other question is, the current number 6. Hang on a second. What was the question? Which current Napoli players holds the record for the most goal in a single Serie A season?
Higuain, 36.
Here it says the current Napoli player with the most goal in a single Serie A season is Lorenzo Insigne.
I think current because it depends on whatever year ChatGPT thinks we're in. So ChatGPT is only taking answers from 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, but
that's a good point.
So in 2021, yeah, I guess it would have been Insigne, maybe.
Yeah. Who's Napoli all-time top scorer in Serie A?
I put Amsic.
It is right. So.
But again, it could be that season where Dries Mertens then passes him. So you have to go more. You have to go harder with these questions. These are too easy. Tell it to go difficult.
Okay, we go difficult.
I need a round 2, guys.
Right. Let me ask the proper question. Do you want some pan con tomate or you okay?
Yeah, let's go. I'll get some pan con tomate. It's very Catalan.
So do you want to explain what is this?
Okay, so this is a pan con tomate. So basically, people in Catalonia,
yes,
they saw Italians do bruschetta. And they said, okay, we want to do our own version. We'll just put the tomatoes, we'll cut the tomatoes and then we'll just put some on the bread.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Spanish delicacy, I guess.
Yes, it's a Catalan thing.
It's a very simple thing that they do here.
Yes.
I mean, we do it in Italy all the time as well.
Well, with tomato.
With oregano.
Yeah. The bruschetta.
Anyways, let's go with harder questions, man.
Okay.
We need and I want my fans, I want you guys, how about this? You guys participate as well, and the Milan fans as well. You guys participate, and when I say go, you also check your.
You type. Why?
No. Type.
You type what is the answer.
Okay. So I have to beat them.
You have to beat them.
No, but typing is gonna take them a long time to type. I'll say.
Okay.
Let's just see if they can get a better score than me, and then I will have to just trust them that they're being honest. Okay. And tell chat to give you the answers below the question.
Okay.
Chat, dici question with answer below.
Sì.
Chat.
Yeah,
mettili directly below the question so that you can.
Okay.
Dici like rewrite it.
Okay, rewrite it.
Rewrite it with the answer directly below the question.
Man, it's so easy this thing. So rewrite it.
Yeah.
With the answer below the questions.
Yeah. I'll have some bread.
Oh man, this is so hard. You're not gonna get anything here, man.
No?
You're not get anywhere. You're not get anywhere.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
No.
Whenever you're ready.
No, but this cannot be right. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Maybe I get 1 point. I told you, I thought you were only gonna get 1, and you got 2, so not bad.
Okay.
Alright.
Are we ready?
Are you gonna take score?
Of course I'm gonna get scored. Okay.
Alright.
Give me a second.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Let's do this.
2 minutes, huh? You guys play as well from home.
Alright.
Alright, I'll tell you when. 1, 2, 3, go.
So, who holds the record for the most appearances in Napoli history?
Bruscolotti.
Very good. In what year did Napoli win their first Coppa Italia title?
1964?
No, 61.
No!
Name the manager who led Napoli to victory in the 1988 and 1989 UEFA Cup.
Bianchi.
Bigone. Name the manager who led Napoli
Bianchi
victory.
was the first one. No.
Napoli player won the Capocannoniere Awards, Serie A top scorer in 1990-91 season.
Maradona.
Carnevale. Which Argentina striker played for Napoli before joining Barcelona in 2013?
Before joining Barcelona?
Which Argentine striker played for Napoli before joining in Barcelona in 2013?
Before joining Barcelona? Who joined Barcelona?
It doesn't make any sense. It's Esmi Lavezzi.
No, he joined PSG. No, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, what is wrong? 1990,
That's correct though. Go on.
That's correct.
Lavezzi.
Okay. UEFA Cup, Napoli. Okay. In 1990-1991 UEFA Cup, Napoli defeated another team in the final. Name the opponent.
Stuttgart. Yes.
Another Italian team, Dom.
In the final.
Did you beat Juve?
No. Juve was quarterfinals. It was Juve, Bayern, and then Stuttgart.
This thing, it's not really. Well, okay, you know that. Anyway, it's another point. Who scored Napoli only goal in their 1989 UEFA Cup triumph against Stuttgart?
Careca.
Bravo! Wow. Which season did Napoli secure their first ever promotion to Serie A?
our first ever promotion to Serie A.
See.
Which year?
Yes. You know.
1929.
See, no.
No? When? 1949. No way. That's bull.
Yeah, sounds like.
No, that's not. Nah. Hold on.
Which
Hold
season?
on. Let me
Check the book.
Check the book. I'm going into the archives. Okay.
Because ChatGPT doesn't really.
Actually, this is better than ChatGPT. It's literally 500 questions about Napoli and their answer.
So why are we doing this on ChatGPT?
All right, I'm gonna.
Grande Dom. Io mangio un po' più tortine.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can go into. Like for example, I can say Coppa UEFA. And I can find no. But anyways, yeah.
Peter, I'm streaming with the phone. I cannot really see on what's.
Anyways, this book is awesome. If you guys like Napoli trivia, I haven't even obviously like I haven't read it like all of it, no. But it's really cool. 500 questions about Napoli with an answer, with an anecdote.
Let's see.
You can pick random.
Okay.
Are we doing this? So round 3.
Round 3.
ChatGPT like was clearly wrong for a lot of those questions.
The problem. I'll tell you what is the problem. The problem is that. Yes. What's gonna? Okay, you're right. All right.
2 minutes again.
No.
Okay, just five random questions. Then.
5 random questions.
5 random. So no time.
Chat. Type a number in between 10 and.
Oh, by the way, 1929 was correct. They said.
1929.
The first time Napoli went in the Serie A.
In 1929.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Primo anno.
In between
Napoli.
10 and 300 and 300. Football drone, how are you? I was actually 58.
Yeah, 1929.
58. Football drone say 58.
58. Let's go.
Have you done a video with football drone?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, he's amazing.
You should do another video about.
There's a lot of Milan people. There's football John, Martino Puccio, you. I want to do a round table with you guys one day. You know?
Yeah. To talk about what?
I don't know. Kvara
versus Leao.
Kvara's hat trick, and I let each one of you talk about one of the 3 goals
that he's gonna score on Sunday. You're not very superstitious as an
Okay, so we have also number 77.
Okay, 58. Let's start with football drone.
Mr.
Okay. Quanti presidenti ha avuto il Napoli? Because I have to translate, of course.
You can say
How many president? Okay, quanti presidenti ha avuto il Napoli nella sua storia? How many president had Napoli in its history?
Wow. Let's go with. Well, we know De Laurentiis.
Good question.
2004. Then before that, Ferlaino. Since the Maradona days, really. So, and
That's a lot.
I'm gonna go with.
Give me a range.
I'm gonna go. Okay, a range. Like a realistic range. So I'm not gonna say 1 to 100.
No, like give me a range of 5. Like let's say
between 5 numbers.
See, between 5 numbers. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go between 10 and 15.
No, more.
More than 10 presidents.
24 presidents. Yes. 24 president. We can check out all the people here on Google can check it out.
No, it's fine. This is an actual book.
Book signed by De Laurentiis itself, I guess. No. All right. What's the other page? 77.
77.
Let's see this.
Give me more numbers, guys, so that he
More
knows
number.
which question to go and pick.
Look, number 77 is this guy.
No, but question 77.
Question 77, not page.
Question 77.
Ok. Chi era chiamato cuore matto e perché? Who was called cuore matto or crazy heart and why?
Well, that's tough. There's no way I'm gonna
No
know
way
it.
you will know.
I don't know it.
Flavio Emoli. Flavio Emoli was called Crazy Heart or Cuore Matto because of a problem of his heart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What year?
1934.
Yeah. Okay.
Crazy old heart rossonero, exactly.
30. You got some numbers there.
Anthony.
46.
Oh, he's giving so random number. I love this. 65. Guys, you can actually go until question.
501.
Okay, keep in mind, just two heads up to everyone. Okay, you can go to until question 500. See? 500. Keep in mind that if you get modern history, so if you ask me, 5 is about what's happened like before the Second World War for Napoli. If you ask me about in between the 400.
No, but it's fine. Let them.
That's a good question.
Let's go. Let put like an extra.
403. Ask 403. Okay.
Put like an extra 1, 2, or 3 or 4.
Okay, we have 60. Okay, we got 150. That's a good one.
150. Okay.
150. That's a good one. 150. Maradona. Okay, question about Maradona. That's hard. So the question is when Maradona scored his first goal for Napoli. If you don't recall the date, which is pretty hard, do you remember against who? Yes.
Maradona's first goal against Napoli. I have a feeling it's either Udinese or Verona. I have a feeling it's. No, yeah, you just don't know, but I was gonna go with Verona, but no.
Napoli against Arezzo,
Napoli,
won 4-1. It was in 22 August 1984, bro. Yeah.
I wonder what Arezzo is now.
Arezzo, I don't know, 175, Anthony. Per quale gol è ricordato Giuseppe Volpecina, credo.
Next question. Give me a more recent one. Go like 400 something.
Nigeria is in the final.
Nigeria is in the final. Yeah.
Nigeria is in the final. Chukwueze is in the final.
Osimhen, Chukwueze.
Guys, what if next year Osimhen want to come to Milan?
No way. I think Mbappe.
We need him.
Mbappe is leaving
so
PSG. He's gonna go to Real Madrid. It's almost official.
So you think that
I think
Mbappe is gonna go to Real Madrid
and Osimhen to PSG?
Osimhen to PSG, really?
But I also think PSG are debating whether to get Leao or Osimhen, because Mbappe can play both positions. He can be a striker or a winger, and I think they're trying to decide. Do they want to go for a top winger or a top striker?
How much is
the release
Osimhen?
clause? 130.
Okay.
Same as Leao.
No, Leao is 175.
Yeah, but you're gonna accept 130.
No, that's his close.
Yeah, come on. After this season, you're gonna accept.
No.
Come on, man.
But it's so hard, man. I know that this year Milan at the end of the season is gonna sell some. Like, we have 3 big players, which is Teo Hernandez, Mike Maignan, and Rafa Leao. One of these 3 at the end of the season with this, with this kind of with the American company, we will sell somebody. It's hard to admit. It's really hard to admit, but Milan will sell somebody. We just need to understand who.
Yeah.
We just need to understand who. And
but I think definitely one of those 2 will leave.
who? Or Rafa?
Whether it's Leao or Osimhen.
Osimhen for
I
sure.
think PSG.
But
PSG
Osimhen
is
said
gonna
he's
their
gonna.
clause.
Osimhen is said he's
Osimhen said he's gonna leave. Yeah.
So-
But I think PSG will get one of the 2. So if Osimhen, for example, goes
Or
to
maybe
the Premier
both.
League, both would be a big statement.
Both.
Both would be
Both
a
would
big
be.
statement. But I don't know if PSG wants to repeat the same issues they had with Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. Where they
Wow.
too many stars, too many.
Can you believe? Just this is gonna be. It's gonna sound crazy in 10 years time, or even in 20. When you think about that, PSG had Messi, Mbappe and Neymar in the same team, and they didn't win. They didn't win. What did they? They won the cup in France, and that's it.
Yeah.
Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar in the same team, and they did win nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Really, really, really crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Guys, what do we say we wrap this up and have dinner?
Sounds like a plan, Dom.
Guys, thank you for staying with us in this live. Not everything was the preview to Milan Napoli. We had a bit of fun with the quiz. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Can I ask you a couple of questions before leaving?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two things actually. Number one, an honest preview on Barcelona. Napoli-Barcelona. Who's gonna go through? Napoli. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think after Sunday match you're gonna believe more or less about what you just said?
Yeah, I think
Like it's a big test anyway with Milan, right?
I think if we can get a clean sheet against Milan, then I would go into the Barcelona game with a lot of confidence that we could do probably the same at not the Camp Nou now, the Montjuic Stadium. Yeah, let's see. But I honestly think that we're gonna go and play against Barcelona with three at the back. We're gonna be tough to beat, and Osimhen's gonna come back. He's gonna be hopefully well motivated after the AFCON. I think they're gonna win AFCON, even though it's gonna be tough because they're playing a final against the host nation. So
Ivory Coast is the host nation.
Ivory Coast, yeah. But I think Osimhen's gonna come back and he's gonna score against Barcelona.
I think I have a vision. I have a vision that Napoli will never lose. And this is, I'm not trying to be a goofo. I'm not trying to be
I'm trying to
jinx it. But I think Napoli is gonna win the first leg in Napoli 2-0 because Barcelona, it's okay. And it's already very shaky here in Barcelona when they go away. I don't know, man. 2-0 in Napoli, 1-1 here in Barcelona.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, man. I have tickets for the game here in Barcelona.
Ooh. Are you gonna do a vlog or something? Come on, guys, ask for a vlog.
Let's see.
Let this guy work.
I was thinking maybe like I go and interview people on the street. Like, hey, what do you think of the game? What do you
like? Who you gonna ask?
Before and after, and get a even after the game, get an opinion of people, like stop people outside the stadium, get like, hey, what do you think of the game?
Of course.
And they're gonna reply in I don't know, Catalan or Spanish, and I'll try to
translate. That could be a nice vlog. That could be a nice
live.
Yeah, absolutely. A live. You wanna do a live?
After the game, probably live, and then before the game, just go to random places here in Barcelona and ask people like, what do you think of the match? I mean, I've been speaking to a few friends that are like local and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, no way Barcelona's going through. And I'm like, have you seen Napoli? They're quite bad.
Have you seen Napoli? Yeah.
But they're not confident at all in themselves.
I'll say whoever comes out from that match is gonna gain so much confidence for the rest of the season. Incredible, because Barcelona is performing poorly. Napoli in the Campionato, in the Serie A, it's not performing as last year. So whoever comes out from there, it can be really the switch of the season. So very excited for the match, man. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, man. I hope so. I really hope so.
Well, hopefully we can show you some good football on Sunday. Huh?
Yeah,
we can show you some good Rafa Leao.
Let's see if Leao gets a shot on target. I heard it's been difficult for him lately.
I hope some surfing, some surfing pose. He's coming back. And Calabria is coming back too.
Let's see.
The nightmare of Kva.
It's gonna be a different story. Guys, prediction?
You asking me or you asking? I never did a prediction in my life, and I just but I want to be positive. I want to be thinking that yes, we're gonna concede a goal, but also we're gonna be able to score a goal. I don't know. That's my prediction and my wish. What can I say, guys? I'm a Milan fan. Napoli 3, Milan 1. There you go.
I'm gonna go
Draw.
2-0 Milan.
Mamma mia, che gufata!
There, I jinxed it, guys. So now,
That's the biggest jinx ever.
For sure, Milan will lose. I'm sorry to all the Milan fans that have tuned in. I'm gonna say Milan 2, Napoli 0.
Right.
And yeah, I really hope it stays that way, and I really, I'm pushing the jinx harder and harder. So
I will. All right. Well, we will see.
Yeah,
Dom, thank you so much to host this, guys. I have the pleasure to be here in this studio, in this place.
Let me show. My fans haven't seen the.
What's the story of the Di Lorenzo?
Let's see. I need to move out of the way.
What's this? Go ahead.
So you guys can see the Maradona and everything. The Di Lorenzo one is for Christmas, man.
That's epic, man. That's
so
beautiful.
yeah, it's match worn. It's got the signature, and I think it was worn against in the Champions League, obviously. I think it was worn against Braga, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's when we wore the white one.
Look who's coming. Look good. So Fabrizio is always goofing. There you go, Uncle Shama. That's
Uncle
for you.
Shama, man. Uncle Shama, we talked for what?
A good 10 minutes talking about
earlier in the live. So go check that out. I did a lot of praise to Inzaghi.
And a lot of jinx as well, because the future Italian champions now.
I've been jinxing now, for the last 20 minutes, saying yeah, Inter are so good, and I go to the final.
Everything this year.
Milan's gonna win 2-0, all these things. I'm just trying, to put some of that jinx into you guys. But yeah. Dom is a mix of Di Lorenzo and Cavara with his looks. That's
Dom, what do you say?
Dom is a mix of Di Lorenzo and Cavara.
Di Lorenzo?
I don't think so.
Yes, a little bit. Yes, they're right. They're right. But what's the story with Lorenzo? It's official one.
It's worn.
It's worn.
Yeah, it's worn in the game by Di Lorenzo. Yeah, in the Champions League game. You can see. Look on the.
Look at that.
All right, let's go closer.
There is this.
You can see here. Where is it? Here. That you can see kind of with the reflection, and they had to adjust this. No. So this got taken off during the game. I need to rewatch the game and see at what point someone pulled this number. And see okay, that's the point.
And made a screenshot. Yeah.
They had to glue that back, and then they have there's a point.
That's a beautiful, really nice jersey. Yeah.
By the way, Di Lorenzo's a large, in case you guys were wondering.
He's a large.
No, but there's a point. I think here in the shirt where you can tell it's been pulled very strongly, because it's when the fabric kind of but I can't find it. It was near
the front.
It was near the arm, it was over here. No?
Wow. You know what I really like? I like that Milan did as well last year. Had this can you see that? Yeah. Can you see that? The Italian flag here. This is really cool, and even on the neck.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. No, it's honestly I'm very, very lucky to. Okay, it says here.
What it says?
Distributed by Società Sportiva Calcio Napoli. What does it say? So there's a QR code that I can check the official thing. So yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. You have a good setup, and then you have Maradona one.
I have the Maradona one. I wanna hang three of them. So I have Maradona, Amsic, and Di Lorenzo that I wanna.
Okay.
Amsic.
They are your idol a little bit. These three guys.
You know, Di Lorenzo recently,
Uh-huh.
you know, obviously being the captain of the Scudetto
Sì.
team, but I would say, you know, you got to put Mertens and Lavezzi up there. In terms of my top two favorite players, I would say Mertens and Lavezzi.
Yeah.
I would like for me, I would put them above Maradona. Eh? In
Oh, really?
Yeah,
For what he did for
for
you.
for me personally,
Yeah,
because you have to realize that Maradona is not my generation.
Of course. Yeah.
So you grow up with the story of Maradona. I have a
Which is
whole
pretty much
wall, you know,
untouchable.
kind of dedicated to him. But I didn't live Maradona.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I lived was the excitement of Lavezzi, of coming back to the Serie A
Yeah.
and having this guy that would, you know, just
Then Napoli those years, it was. I remember, and this is. And then close. Sorry, we keep talking because we love talking about this. But I remember I used to play with when Milan was shit at FIFA. I used to play a little bit with Napoli, bro. Those three in the front: Cavani, Lavezzi, Hamsik, untouchable.
Yeah.
At FIFA, they were like, wow, what a team, man.
Yeah, and Cavani came a little bit later after Lavezzi, but
Cavani and Matador, mamma mia.
yeah, I mean Lavezzi is a little bit like Kvara, no? He's the player that makes you stand up when well, let's get into our shot. Come, because I moved the camera. That's why.
There you go.
Yeah. So for those of you that maybe didn't watch Lavezzi, he's the one like Leao, like Kvara. He's the one that makes you want to go to the game, makes you want to watch the game, you know, because you say, I wonder what he's gonna do now, and as you know, growing up as a kid watching that, he's the first real idol, you know, the guy that you watch YouTube videos on and all that. So
what a player! What a player, Lavezzi. Yeah.
For me, it has to be Lavezzi, and then later on Mertens. You know, you get very. We ended it.
Thank you, guys. Mwah. Ciao.